Who's that behind you, murderer? A new friend? Does he know what you did? Now hold on, James. What are you doing to me?
Now, enter!
A loud explosion was reported at the mines this morning. When crews arrived on the scene, the remains of a diesel shunter and its crew were found among the rubble and scrap. The exact cause of the crash is still to be determined, but it is theorized that fuel tankers were the source. What with them? Nobody is sure.
Oh dear, this isn't good. Now then, as you all know, the railway's reputation isn't doing so well. With the death of Diesel, I am forced to put up higher security around the island until further notice.
So wait, does that mean my branch line as well?
Yes, Doug. The Little Western and Thomas's branch line will have security. Now, you all must get back to work immediately.
I hope this new security thing bodies well for the railway.
Percy!
Morning, Thomas. Wait, Thomas!
I'm so glad to see you! I can't wait to tell the others about this!
Thanks, Thomas. I want to let everyone know I'm safe and sound.
Sir Topham had it recently told me about you recovering.
Well, hello, Thomas. Glad to see you two together again. However, I'd advise you to be careful on your way back. The branch line is blocked due to some horrible accident.
Wait, an accident? What happened?
Let's just say it wasn't a pretty sight. It would be best to take the main line on your way back.
I'm glad you're okay, Percy, but it doesn't mean James is automatically forgiven. Not that I would want to forgive him. Pah! I should get him out of my smoke box. What's important right now is to let everyone know that Percy's okay. Evening, everyone. I have some exciting news for you all.
Not now, Thomas. Right now we're having a very important meeting.
Yeah? What's it about?
Something that you don't want to get involved with.
Gordon, are you sure you don't need me? This seems crucial.
No, Thomas, that has nothing to do with you. Now get out of my sight.
If you say so. Thomas puffed away, while the engines went back to discussing.
So, back to what we were saying. I'm honestly shocked by what happened. Diesel actually dying in a tanker explosion? Percy's horrible accident, and now this? It all seems too coincidental.
I agree, Henry. If it is James, I wouldn't be too surprised.
Oh, here we go again. Honestly, I can't deal with your accusations, even when there's no proof of foul play.
Oh, Pa. Who do you think would do something twice, Edward? Plus, with him being absent for all his work, it makes him very incriminating evidence.
Well, what if someone is trying to frame James?
What makes you say that, Edward? Why would someone want to do such a thing?
Well, I have my suspicions.
Go on.
Do any of you remember Alfred?
Oh, for God's sakes, Edward. You really think that Blue Bastard has come back to the island just to frame one of our engines? And if you are to bring up him use 98462, he was never deserving of a name after what he's done.
I'm with Gordon on this one. Edward, such an idea is beyond preposterous. I'd be surprised if 98462 wasn't sitting in a scrapyard right now.
Come on, guys. None of you think that something bigger is going on? Not even you, Duck.
I'm sorry, Edward. I just don't know.
Fine. If none of you will help me, I'll prove it myself.
Ironically enough, Henry's prediction wasn't too far off. For where we do find our two fugitive of the law locomotives? The local scrapyard.
I can't believe I killed another engine.
Don't be too mad, James. You did the right thing. You showed your true feelings toward Diesel. I'm so proud of you.
Alfred! Do you realize how much damage I caused back there? It would be an understatement to say it wasn't right for me to do. It's all because my anger had to get the better of me.
That's exactly what I wanted to see in you, James. The real you. How you let your anger fuel you. Now, I have something to show you, my dear engine.
What?
You won't be the only one working for me from now on.
Hello there, James.
Plus 40?
Please, call me Richard. It saves time.
Okay, then. What are you doing working for Alfred?
Well, after my visit to Sodor, I was brought to work on the mainland. However, word got around of my incident with the inspector's hat, and by God was that enough folder for them to ruin my self-confidence. That bullying had gone for so long, until one night, I woke up in an unknown place and saw our friend here.
Alfred?
Yes. He told me that if I did his dirty work for him, he would give me peace away from all the bullying. That, and he wouldn't have me killed. Better than that yard full of teasing, I suppose.
I see. That's kind of a similar story with my first encounter with Alfred.
What are you two talking about? I never threatened to take your life.
You 100% did.
Fine, I did. But that still doesn't change the fact that you both work for me. So you two better not try anything or else.
James and Richard felt very threatened, but still had to respect Alfred and follow his orders.
Sure thing, Alfred.
Yes, sir.
Late that night, all the engines were sleeping peacefully, except for Edward. He was still out and about, thinking about what Henry had said.
Scrapyard, eh? I guess it's not a bad place to start. Thanks, old chap.
Edward, look!
Blistering boilers. I knew it. I must tell the other engines.
The next day, Edward told the engines about what he saw.
Don't be so daft, Edward. I pass that place so often, and I don't even see him there. Hell, even Henry could back me up.
I have to agree with Gordon. I usually don't see engines there, much less James.
Well, instead of debating, how about we go and see for ourselves?
Oh, of course. Follow me. Wait, what? I could have sworn they were here.
What did I tell you? They are not here.
Well, this was a waste of time.
Now I'm going back to the sheds.
Never mind. I guess I was seeing things. But if they were actually here, where did they go?
Hey, Alfred. I have a question.
Make it quick.
Why do you want revenge on Sodor so bad?
Alfred fell silent. He had planned to tell James and Richard at some point, but not this soon. Alfred shuddered in thought for a moment, and at last, he spoke.
All right. It's time I told you a story. It was 1942, 50 years ago. I had just arrived on Sodor to help with handling the weapon supplies for the Western Front. I was put to work at the docks. It was a great job. I made great friends with engines and people alike.
Well, it sounds like you had everything going for you.
Silence! I'm getting to that part. One day, a shiny new tank engine called Daxton arrived on the island. He was very kind to other tank engines, but had a dislike for tender engines, including me. He would always go on and on about why tank engines were more efficient and why they should be doing all the jobs. But one day, it all went too far.
Oh look, it's the slow tender engine, or should I say, Alfred the B-12.
Oy vey, Daxton. Don't start with me. I'm not in the mood.
What's wrong? Boiler gonna burst?
Shut up!
Ah, there he goes, unable to control his own anger against the tank engine. You Big 12 should either be in a museum or the smelter's yard. That's what I thought.
That's it! It's about time someone taught you a lesson! How's this for a B-12?
Alfred, no! No! No!
Oh God! Alfred, what happened?
Wait, what have I done? This wasn't supposed to happen. I didn't mean to. After I killed Daxton, I was hated by everyone. The very next day, the Fat Controller sent me away to be scrapped, despite me trying to explain my position and how it happened. But I ended up escaping, and I've been into hiding. Until now.
So that explains it. But wait, Edward was there?
Yes, he was. Why?
I never heard him talk about you.
I'm not surprised. He probably sees me as a blight on this railway's history. But never mind that now. Let's get back to doing our work.
If you say so.
Once all the trucks were shunted, James and Richard felt more confident working with Alfred, finally knowing what all of this was for.
Gentlemen, I'm going to do something a little mischievous.
Wait, what are you planning to do, Alfred?
Why do I feel like someone's watching us right now?
What do you mean? There's no one here.
James?
What in the name of...